Okay, so for the past few months, I've been struggling to stay consistent with drawing, and I wasn't improving at all. So I challenged myself to draw every single day for the next 30 days, and at the end, I'll compare it and see if this challenge really works, and if I really improve. And with that intro, let's jump into day 1. I didn't really know where to start, so I decided to draw something using a reference. I opened Pinterest and started browsing. After a while, I found this one. Yeah, it's from K-pop Demon Hunters, and yeah, it's Mira, but hey, that doesn't mean anything, okay? It's just reference. Maybe? Anyway, let's get back to the video. I didn't want it to just copy it one-to-one, so I tried to use some of the things I learned over the past few months, like face proportions with these helplines. They do help me. Well, kind of, but I still had some problems, especially with the eyes. I erased the right eye like 3 times because I wasn't satisfied. After a while, I finally drew the other eye and moved on to the hair and the body. When I had the drawing somewhat done, I took a little break to see what I didn't like and what I need to improve. And the first thing I noticed, and you probably do too, were the eyes and even the body. For me, it just looked weird. So that's one of the many things I want to learn, but for today, I also want to practice some one-stroke lines. I don't know why, but I feel like it will help me. So I tried vertical lines, horizontal lines. I think you get the idea. After that, I move on to circles, same as the lines. I think it will help me in the future, so I practiced that around 13 minutes. Then I wanted to practice eyes, so I drew some eyes, a nose, a mouth, and even a full face. I wanted to add some hairs, but I didn't know what hairstyle, so I drew this. It looks terrible. I tried this hairstyle, and yeah, I don't like it. So that's another thing I need to practice. Hairs. After that, I drew 2 more eyes in more of an anime style, and honestly, I really like them, but that's all for today 1, because it was getting late and I was tired. So see you on day 2. On day 2, I wanted to try to draw a head, so I did. I drew a head from the front, a side profile, and 3/4 angle using the Loomis method. I think it's looked pretty good, but I can still see some weird things, like the chin being way too sharp. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, I need to practice. After that, I drew some eyes, and mostly they were in anime style. I don't know why, but something in me told me I want to learn anime style drawing, so that's probably why. Then after making some eyes, I tried to put them on a head. It didn't look as good as I thought it would, but that's problem for another day. To finish, I drew 2 more heads, one from the front and one from the 3/4 angle. I also practiced some lines and circles, and that was all for day 2, so see you on day 3. On day 3, I already knew what I wanted to do. I still needed to practice heads from different angles and also faces, so I did the least expected thing. I actually drew faces on heads I sketched. I was practicing drawing heads and faces at different angles, so win-win situation for me. Anyway, I drew 2 heads that I kind of liked, but then there's this one. Yeah, we are not gonna talk about that. I mean, it's not that bad, but still, I don't know. After that, I tried to draw a head in anime style, but this time I wanted it to look more feminine, because yesterday the chin looked more masculine, even though I drew a female eyes. So today I fixed that, and honestly, I really liked how it turned out. I even gave the face some emotions, and it worked together pretty well. I also drew about 7 different mouths with different emotion, and some noses, and even more heads. I tried one scary drawing, yeah, let's just ignore that, but overall, I ended today with a few more female faces. For day 4, I decided it was time to start practicing hair, because on day 7, I want to draw completely from imagination, using what I learned these past 6 days. So yeah, I went on Pinterest, found some hairstyles, and started sketching. At first, I had some issues with the head shape, but after a while, it was ready, and I added the hair. They look pretty basic, but I like them. After that, I spent about an hour on YouTube tutorials, and I found something really interesting. This 163 rule for drawing a hair. I have no idea why it works that way, but I had to try it, and oh my god, I love this method. I even tried on a 3/4 angle head, but honestly, I wasn't a big fan of how that looked. And while I was working on another head, my phone actually stopped recording. Luckily, I noticed quickly, and within that time, I drew another head with a ponytail, but I didn't really like it. Maybe it just didn't fit the face, I don't know. After that, I drew 3 more faces with completely different hairstyles. Finally, I tried making one hairstyles from my imagination, and it turned out pretty decent. Nothing crazy, but I like it. On day 5, I didn't do anything special. I just tried drawing a female face in 3/4 angle, and before you ask why only females, I don't know. From what I've seen, a lot of male artists draw mostly females and opposite. Maybe I'm wrong, but who cares? Anyway, I tried to give the face a set emotion, and honestly, I think it worked. It really does look set. After that, I practiced eyes again, but this time with more emotions. Angry, tired, and also happy and surprised. Because, as you know, eyes can say a lot. Then I tried draw a head in 5 different angles, and I quickly realized I have no clue how to draw a head looking up or down. So that's 2 new things I have to practice tomorrow. Day 6, I mostly practiced drawing heads from different angles. I also tried some faces to work on emotions, and one of them actually became my favorite drawing from day 6, but then there's this other one. It looked fine until I added the hair. Yeah, the hair definitely ruined it. After that, I tried drawing a head looking down. It came out really flat, more like it was facing forward instead of down, so I knew I had to fix that. I drew more heads with different hairstyles, but I could tell I still need to improve. So I went on YouTube for about 30 minutes and I found the box method. Basically, you draw 3-point box to help with head angles. And honestly, it looks good. So of course I had to test it out. And wow, I actually love this method right away. It made drawing heads way easier for me. So I tried about 7 heads with this method, some with different hairstyles too. Like this one new hairstyle I tested. It came out pretty nice. Then I practiced a few more eyes, nose and heads, and that was it for day 6. Finally, day 7, the final day of the first week. I wanted to draw a full head, including the face and hair, completely from my imagination. The goal was to use everything I learned in these past 6 days. And while drawing this, let me just say, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to this channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helped me a lot. Plus, I'll keep making more videos like this. And as you can see in the time lapse, I used the box method first, then the Loomis method, added eyes, nose, mouth, and finally the hair. And I really liked the result. But I didn't stop here. After the drawing, I keep practicing more heads from imagination. No reference. Some turned out decent, others not so much, and maybe it's just me, but one of them kind of remind me of this shot. I don't know why, it's probably just me. Yeah, I spent about an hour and a half drawing heads at different angles. Some looks good, some didn't, but that's fine. It's something for future me to keep improving. And with that last drawing, week 1 is officially done. Don't worry, the next 7 days will be out soon. I will try my best to edit and upload them quickly, but I can't promise anything. So if you want to join me on this journey, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helped me a lot. Plus hopefully, you'll get some good videos. Thank you so much for watching all the way through, and if you feel like it, leave a comment. I'd love to read them. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye bye!